Good late afternoon / evening baseball fans, and a very hearty welcome to the Quadplex here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is day 2 of the AAA American Legion Regional Tournament, and it is an elimination game to start things off, as the Plover Black Sox will take on the Marshfield Blue Devils. The winner will move on to the 2:30 game tomorrow, which would also be an elimination game. The loser will wrap it up for the summer and get ready for the fall. My name is Mike Wentman, Braden Sutter on the production side of things today, as Josh Metz and Colin Zableski going to exchange lineup cards with our umpire and crew. It is your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs and maintenance and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations: Church Street, Highway 10 East, and Stevens Point. Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. And both these teams dropped 6-3 games yesterday. Plover dropped 1 to Wausau. Marshfield dropped 1 to Everest. 7:30 scheduled 2 more games tonight. It'll be on this field, Stevens Point, and at DC Everest, and then on the other field, the south field, it is Wausau and Wisconsin Rapids. Of course, things could be lazy. If you look at the very top of your screen, you see it is very dark. That is to our north, and there is a storm cell moving in. It's like we're on the very southern edge of that cell, checking the radar. So we'll keep you guys updated if we get any delays, anything of the sorts here with rain that may be on the way here for this one. We hope that we are able to get every game in today. We will keep you guys abreast as we go forward. With that being said, we're going to take a quick break here from our friends at Auto Select. Come back, take a look at this game, our lineups, and everything right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Your Auto Select show pregame continues again. Auto Select Stevens Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations: Church Street, Highway 10 East, and Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. As umpires say, let's get going again, it's very, very dark beyond the outfield fence. Time for our starting lineups, brought to you today by Associated Bank. With every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and the communities to be stronger. For the Plover Black Sox, in their black jerseys, white pants with pinstripes, white numbers, and letters, they will line up as follows. In center field, leading things off, number 12, Kason Sager. The shortstop, number 5, Ben Gruba, will hit second. Hitting third, the catcher, number 8, Adam Noskowiak. Hitting cleanup at first base, number 4, Kelton Opper. Hitting fifth at third base, number 24, Darren Grabsky. Hitting sixth at second base, number 3, Karsten Simonson. Hitting seventh is your DH, number 22, Eric Renke. He's hitting for the pitcher, number 11, Joe Shizik. Batting eighth in right field, number 13, Owen Mansavage. And hitting ninth in left field, number 18, Tegan Schmidt. Again, Sager, Gruba, Noskowiak, Opper, Grabsky, Simonson, Renke, Mansavage, and Schmidt for the Black Sox. On the other side, for the Marshfield Blue Devils, in their powder blue jerseys, white sleeves, numbers, and stripe across the front, blue names, white pants, and the baby blue caps. And the lineup as follows. Leading off in left field, number 3, Jacob Sadowska. Hitting second is the shortstop, number 5, Blake Rabb. Hitting third in center field, number 7, Dawson Luther. Hitting cleanup and doing the pitching, number 12, Logan Zickert. Hitting fifth at third base, number 8, Chase Robinson. Hitting sixth at second base, number 4, Nathan Richardson. Hitting seventh in right field, number 2, Aiden Cherney. Hitting eighth at first base, number 11, Bryce Erickson. And hitting ninth, doing the catching, is number 6, Mac Konieczny. Again, the lineups have been brought to you this evening by Associated Bank. With every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. So we get some crazy winds blowing into the press box, so I'm actually going to shut my window, as it has picked up immediately. That wind is incredible. So yeah, Braden, we're going to shut the window here for this one with this wind, just to protect our own equipment, because we almost just lost our computer. This is extreme wind. So, I mean, as we get ready for this one, again, we're going to keep our window shut for now. We'll get set to turn things over to our public address for our opening ceremony. Then we'll get the game underway as quickly as we can.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our anthem concluded. We're moments away from first pitch, but right now, again, it is extreme winds in every sense of the word right now. I mean, it was almost knocking players over. It almost knocked all of our equipment over. As Leon Russell sang a long time ago, it looks like a hard rain's going to fall. So we get set for the first pitch here. Logan Zickert getting the start, as he is saying it might be raining on him. He's talking to our umpires. And it looks like he's may not be getting a grip on the baseball. And just keep an eye on things. Right now it is 90 degrees. Looks like the rain is on the way. Sutter walking out, checking our. So we'll go as long as we can. We adjust to make our screen a bit lighter for you guys. Adjust our camera settings. So again, strong winds blowing left to right. As we'll get our final throwdown, and Kaysen Sager will step in to lead things off. Yeah, umpires discussing things here. Catcher, Sager, and home plate umpire talking. And Sager is walking back to the dugout, or he was walking away. And are we going to play? Are we going to get going? Base umpire takes his spot. And everyone keeping an eye on things right now. As we'll be right around 5 o'clock, first pitch. Kaysen Sager to lead things off. And the first one is a strike. And we're underway. Everything now in the discretion of our umpiring crew. And the 0-1 from Zickert. Breaking ball inside, it's 1-1. As they start to turn the lights on. With those clouds to our north, there's a swing and a miss, high fastball, and it's 1-2 on Sager. Remember, with the Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now I'd like to earn your 5-star review with their new Dahl Honda, Dahl Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. It is 2-2 on Sager. So we play for us with the windows shut and under the lights. And there's a ground ball to third, slow roller. Robinson, a couple of big hops. Plenty of time and throws him out to start things off. 1 down, to bring up Ben Gruba, the shortstop. Gruba yesterday was 1 for 4.
Shortstop, number 5, Ben Gruba.
The first one on Gruba is a breaking ball that just misses in for ball 1. As we're hoping everything stays north. That one nowhere close, down and away, 2-0 on Gruba. Zickert during his warm-ups, he was motioning that he was having problems gripping the baseball. They have had a couple sprinkles already. As there's a strike, it's going to be 2-1. And that's going to be another thing to keep an eye on. I mean, you're in this game for a reason. You lost your first game, but it could be tough if there is a delay. You basically lose both your starting pitchers potentially, as there's a ground ball back to Zickert, 2 down. If there's any sort of lengthy delay, you probably would not see Zickert come back into the game. And the same would go if we get to the bottom of the first and Shizik throws. You'd have to adjust from there. But that's the nature of baseball. Always got to be ready for any elements, whether they're in or outside your control. As Adam Neskoviak will take a breaking ball inside for ball 1. The 1-0. That one is low. And it's 2-0. Here's the fall of your tire and auto service needs. Look to Shiro Tire and Auto Service. The great deals on tires that fit your needs. There's a line drive off the glove of Zickert. That's going to go to Richardson, and he makes the throw in time to end the inning. Again, great deal on tires fit your needs. A sure thing to get back on the road at Shiro Tire and Auto Service. 1/2 inning is in the book. Marshfield, come to the plate as you're watching the AAA American Legion Regional Tournament on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Bottom half of inning number 1, Sadowska, Rabb, and Luther to lead things off against right-hander Joe Shizik. It's been the ace all summer for Plover, getting the start in their biggest game. It's got a tough matchup, a tough Marshfield team. And this tournament has been very fascinating so far. I mean, the nature of baseball, again, and when you get to tournament time, records do not matter. No way around it. 3 really good games yesterday. We're expecting 3 really good ones again today. Could be seeing 2 teams heading home. As Shizik getting his final warm-ups in. Comes in 3-1, a 260 earned run average in 35 innings this summer. As he will face one of, if not the fastest guy in this tournament in Jacob Sadowska, the left fielder. Sadowska hitting .414. He stole 26 bases during the regular season. As there's one chopped up the middle, charging Gruba. Throw in time. Nice play by Gruba. And that's out number 1. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Blake Rabb, the shortstop. Rab hit .377 during the regular season. Marshfield 22-5. Plover 14-11-2 as that'll bounce in there for ball one. Resolute Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving the communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality you can trust. Shizik out of the stretch. It's up kind of that crossfire delivery. Then it comes in over the top and hits the inside corner for strike one. Ball and a strike. There's a ground ball to short again. Gruba steps and throws across, and there's out number two. A couple of ground outs to short to start the bottom of the first. That'll bring up center fielder Dawson Luther. Luther hit .395. He drove in a team-high 20. Two teams are in this tournament over 300. You'd expect they're the two teams that finish at the top of the standings. First one on Luther is swung on and grounded to second. Played on a backhand by Simonson. A little slip, a high throw, and it's overthrown. And Luther will reach on an E4. Simonson, who made a nice play on the backhand, but you could tell when he stood back up to start his throw, he slipped. His back foot kind of came out from under him. And as he reset, he then sailed the throw, and Opper wasn't able to bring it in. So that'll bring up Zickert, hitting in the cleanup spot. And a throw over, and he's back in there. Right over the Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem. It's filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. First one on Zickert. It will be down and away. It's going to get by Neskoviak, and a wild pitch will advance Luther to second base. Two spring teammates now. Chance to help the Blue Devils. Two guys etching themselves all over the Pittsville record books. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and it's 1-1 on Zickert. And Shizik sets just above the belts, and that one well outside, and Neskoviak lunges to make the catch. 2-1. On the left-handed hitting, right-handed throwing, Logan Zickert. The 2-1 is outside, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Shizik trying to not let the two-out error come back and hurt, as he will lose it on Zickert, and he walks him. So 2 on for Chase Robinson. Guy with plenty of power. Well, only guy I've ever seen him off the scoreboard at Buchholz. As he will swing away and foul it away first base side. And it's 0-1. Robinson hit .315. He did have a home run. He drove in 15. One of the 3 home runs hit by Marshfield this summer, along with Aiden Cherney and Mason Anderson. The 0-1. Throws that breaking ball, and it misses low. Got a flinch, but no swing. It's 1-1. And just past 5 o'clock, 10 minutes past, playing under the lights. Prime time starting early tonight. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on Robinson. Ground ball into the hole, and that's past the diving glove into left field. They're going to send the runner around third. The throw's going to go to third. They're going to have Zickert caught between. They're going to have to try and execute the rundown. Simonson's going to make the throw. It's going to be in time to end the inning. The run will count. It will be an RBI single for Robinson as Luther's in to score, and Zickert is out with a whole bunch of numbers that I'm going to write between innings. One inning is in the books. A run on one hit, an error, and a runner left. And after one complete, Marshfield is up 1-0. You're watching the regional tournament on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Top half of inning number 2, already now 1-0 Marshfield. It'll be Opper, Gratzky, and Simonson, 4, 5, and 6 against Zickert. Arizona Whitetail Properties Real Estate, they're your premier hunting land, farmland, recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Up as well as Zickert making his third start. He's thrown just shy of 11 innings as he tries to go backdoor with a slider, and that one misses. Ball 1 on Kelton Opper. That'll be down low and in the turf, 2-0. Looks like I'm starting to see some drops hitting the windows. 3-0. As you get a new baseball in play. Zickert throws a strike flat-footed. So new ball in play with a 3-0 count. And here it comes. Here comes the rain. There's a strike. It's 3-1 on Opper. And I see umbrellas pop up almost in unison. Swing and a miss. Count runs full. And plenty of people heading to their cars, heading to wherever they can find a roof. And there's one rolled foul. And we'll see how long before they meet. There's a ground ball deflected to second and under the glove of Richardson. And Opper's going to reach. E4. As Grabsky will hit. And we'll get a new ball in. Grabsky in the 5 spot. He squares. Takes one low. Ball 1. The 1-0, he squares again. He pops it up, foul. It'll be a ball and a strike on Grabsky. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point. They offer early child learning for infants through 4K. You're going to find great facilities and a comfortable environment that's going to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Ball and a strike, and time is called right before the pitch. A very last second timeout granted. As the 1-1, he squares again, and he bunts it foul. Through a breaking ball, and it's 1-2. Opper still over at first after the leadoff error. Ball stayed down on Richardson. He couldn't get the glove on it. Ball and 2, strikes on Grabsky. And he fouls it back into the netting. We'll try it again. The 1-2. And he misses inside. Almost got him with a breaking ball, and it's 2-2. Update as well, it did go final over in Seattle in Major League Baseball. Big win for Milwaukee, 10-2 to take 5 of 6 on their West Coast trip. And a breaking ball swung on and missed. Big sweep, and there's out number 1, the first strikeout for Zickert. So 1 out for Karsten Simonson, second baseman.
Second baseman, number 3, Karsten Simonson.
Throw over and in with a dive is Kelton Opper. And another throw over, and again, he's back in there. Kelton has not attempted a stolen base this summer. That one is fouled and almost caught on a hop by Reinke off the net. We did have one flying to the dugout yesterday. That almost got the entire Wisconsin Rapids coaching staff. The 0-1 is outside. Ball and a strike on Simonson. One and 1. As that'll be somehow did not hit him, and it goes all the way to the backstop. Opper will take second on the wild pitch. There's no chance for Knichny to make that play. Now tying run in scoring position, 1 down. Simonson, who's driven in 4, looking to tie this ball game up. Chopper right back to Zickert. He'll look the runner back to second and fire it over to first in time for out number 2.
Designated hitter, number 22, Eric.
So here's Eric Reinke, the DH. And he'll foul that one back. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 is a big slow curveball, and that's swung on and missed. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. And tries to hit that inside corner. Can't quite get there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. That one gets away off the glove, and Opera will slide into third on a pass ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now you got the wild pitch factor that could make an impact here. That one down and away. Count's going to run full. 3-2 on Reinke. Reinke's driven in 4 this summer. And time called. Got an elimination game here in the rain. That one down and away, and Reinke will draw the walk. Good backhand pick by Konieczny. They're at the corners. For Owen Mansavage. Mansavage is 1 for 3, so he drove in a run. That's back in that second inning. First one to him is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 right at the knees. Sadowski on the left, trusting his speed. And that one will be low, and they're going to send the guys to the dugout. I don't know if that pitch counted or not. It looks like it did. It's 1-1, and we will be in a weather delay. So we will put up our graphic. We're going to mute our microphones, and we'll keep you guys updated as when we resume play, as it is Game 4 of the AAA American Legion Regional Tournament, all right here on Zaleski Sports and my Hoff Favorite Real Estate Group. Again, we will keep you updated as to when we can resume play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad to have you joining us. We're going to resume play here in the top half of inning number 2. Runners are at the corners. It is a 1-1 count and a 1-0 lead for Marshfield. Logan Zickert back out there facing Owen Mansavage. And he swings away and pops it foul and out of play. Play resumes at 5:59. Right now, no more rain falling. Hopefully, that is the way it should be. There's a ground ball right back to Zickert. He will underhand it to first. And after the delay, the inning comes to an end. There was no hits, there was an error, and there were 2 left for the Black Sox. We have played 1 1/2 innings now after the delay. It is 1-0 Marshfield. It's game 4 of the American Legion AAA Regional Tournament on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group, as the rain falls.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Bottom half of inning number 2 as Shizik is back out there. We've had some more precipitation that has begun, but I think we're good to go. We're just going to play through it until if we have anything heavy falling again. We were able to open up our window at least for now, as it's going to be Nathan Richardson leading things off in the second. For Marshfield, they're up 1-0. They got an RBI single from Chase Robinson in the first inning. There's an unearned run for Shizik. Arizona Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com. Update as well, this is an elimination game. After this game, there will be the two of the teams that won yesterday. Everson, Stevens Point will be here following this one. On the south field, it'll be Wausau and Wisconsin Rapids, with the Rangers facing potential elimination. So here's Richardson stepping in, the second baseman, to lead things off, as he will knuckle one into right field, a base hit. A jam shot perfectly placed, and leadoff man is aboard for Marshfield. That'll bring up Aiden Cherney, the right fielder. Richardson's hitting .306, Cherney at .297. And Marshfield 22-5 on the summer.
Right fielder, number 2, Aiden Cherney.
First one is lined into left, a base hit. So 2 pitches and 2 singles for Marshfield, jumping early in the count on Shizik, and that'll bring up Bryce Erickson, the first baseman, hitting .302.
First baseman, number 11, Bryce Erickson.
First one on Erickson. He squares to bunt, and he offered. That's strike one. Corners will creep in. Again, expecting the bunt. The 0-1, and he squares, and he gets it down right back to Shizik. Only play first in time. It will be 1-4 on the sacrifice, and that's out number one. They're at second and third, one down for Matt Konieczny.
Blue Devils catcher, number 6,
Mac, who pitched yesterday, did very solid in relief of Aiden Cherney. Now catching today, as he'll take one that'll miss, ball one. For your home with the best from home furniture with sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and more. Home furniture locations: Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. Corners are playing in. That one is going to be lined right field side, and that'll be foul. It'll be a ball and a strike. Be chased down by Mason Anderson. Will go and get that baseball. The 1-1. Line drive right back up the middle, right over the second base bag and into center field. One run is in, and they will hold the second runner. They'll be back the corners as Konieczny will drive in a run with an RBI single. Third hit of the inning. And we go back to the top of the order, and Jacob Sadowska. It seemed like forever ago, and it was a little under an hour ago. He grounded out to short.
Marshfield, left fielder Jacob Sadowska.
And he came in hitting .414, 34 runs scored. It's a huge summer for Sadowska. Playing in the outfield this summer. And again, a throw over, and back standing is Matt Konieczny. Getting winners game. We'll play at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. That'll be outside, ball one. Play at 2:30 against the loser of the Everest Point game. It'll be an elimination game. There's one into right center. That's fading fast, and that's down, a base hit. Sadowska's on his way to second. The throw is into second, and he can't hang on. He's in there with an RBI double. That was all created with the speed of Sadowska. There might be one other player playing in this tournament who can get a double out of that. Maybe two. So now second and third for Rabb. Blake Rabb 0 for 1, a ground out to short his first time. Already 2 runs in on 4 hits against Joe Shizik. That one gets away, but blocked and kept close by Noskoviak. That's ball one. Glad to have you joining us today. My name is Mike Wemman, Braden Sutter on the production side of things today. Again, stay tuned. Okay, elected on the call for Game 5. That'll be Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids on the South Field. 7:30 start time for that one. There's one lined into center. That's a base hit, and 1 run is in. They're going to send Sadowska around. The throw is going to be cut off, and it is he belly flops across. As Rabb with a 2-run single. As the rain may have woken up the bats of the Blue Devils. 4 runs in on 5 hits in the inning. The only out was a sacrifice. So we'll get a mound visit. And during this mound visit, reminder that just like these players are bringing their best to the ballpark, Ridge Top Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. With roofing, siding, and windows and doors, Ridge Top Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. So visit ridgetopexteriors.com and learn more. A 4-run outburst for Marshfield. On 5 hits, 4 singles, and the hustle double by Sadowska. Not only got him his 7th double, also ended up leading directly to a run as he came around to score on that hit by Rab. So here's Luther. He reached on an error, came around to score back in the first on the Robinson hit. Shizik's only at 25 pitches. That'll be in the dirt and blocked by Neskoviak. That's ball 1. Another breaking ball misses, 2-0. Runner holds, the 2-0 is going to be sliced foul down the left field line. So 2 balls and a strike on Dawson Luther. She's like a deep breath, winds in. That one will bounce and get away. A wild pitch, Rab to second, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike. Another runner in scoring position, and there's ball 4. Luther will draw the walk. The 4th consecutive base runner. And here comes Zickert. He drew a walk back in the first. As well as Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this summer. So call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Again, 715-344-0701. There's one turned on to second. 4, 6. Throw is late and it gets away. That'll bring in the run. It'll be an E6 on the throw. So Zickert will reach on the fielder's choice. No RBI. So here comes Robinson. He had an RBI single back in the first. A 5-run inning.
Third baseman, Chase Robinson.
They're over, and Zickert will dive back into first. Five runs, 5 hits. That'll miss down low. Robinson, the 9th hitter of this inning. That slide, step, and a swing and a miss. Robinson tried to pull ball in the outer half. It's 1-1. That one down and away, gets away, a wild pitch. Zickert to second. Another man in scoring position here in the second. The 2-1 is popped up, foul territory, and that will get out of play first base side. 2-2. And a step off and a quick move back to second. Zicker diving back in there. 2-2 on Robinson. That one rolled foul past third. We'll try it again. And don't forget as well, again, the 2 late games tonight. 7:30 on the South Field, Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids. And whenever this one gets done, maybe around 7:30 still, give or take, depending on how this game goes. Everest and Stevens Point. That one down and away. And the count runs full. The 3-2. And he lost him. Ball 4 on Robinson. Will draw a walk. Marshfield has officially batted around, and looks like that might be the end of the line for Shizik. And it looks like they're going to make the call and bring in Darren Grabsky. Looks like Shizik will just go to third, which would mean Ranke will be done. So the call to the bullpen has been made. We'll step aside. It is the bottom of the second as you're watching American Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
Darren Grabsky into the game. And Shizik will go over to third base. Grabsky will face Richardson, who led off the inning. Had a base hit. Shizik, 6 runs, 4 earned. He is responsible for both runners at first and second. Throw back to second, and Zickert will dive back in. He's the runner at second. Chase Robinson is over at first. As he will line a fly ball into center. Sager right in his tracks makes the catch. So Grabsky throws 1 pitch and gets the out, but it was a 5-run inning on 5 hits, 2 left. There was an error. And we have played 2. It is 6-0 Marshfield, an elimination game of the AAA American Legion Regional Tournament on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Move to the third. It's 6-0 Marshfield. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Black Sox. Tegan Schmidt, then back to Sager and Gruba against Zickert. Zickert 39 pitches. Through 2 scoreless and hitless innings. Walked 1, struck out 1. So here's Tegan Schmidt. Schmidt was .298 coming into the tournament. Was 0 for 2 yesterday. Did walk and score a run, as that one is high and tight for ball 1. And near the bottom of the hour, 20 minutes past 6 o'clock. And it's 1-1. Still 85 degrees. But the big thing is that heat index has dropped significantly. When we started the ballgame, the heat index was over 100 still. Now it's only 87. 15 degrees can make a big difference as that is a check swing foul ball. Still 1-2 on Schmidt. And that one will miss, so it goes to 2-2. Might as well to find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, servers with a smile. It's open daily, breakfast and lunch. Only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point as Schmidt will get a base hit into right field to lead off the inning. First base hit for Plover today. We go back to the top of the order with Kaysen Sager. Sager grounded out to third base his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Top of the order, center fielder Kaysen Sager.
Interesting seeing players from the next game among the crowd on each side. Everest and Stevens Point. They're going to get ready to head to the cage pretty soon, get themselves loose. As that one hits Kaysen Sager. And just like that, there's 2 aboard for Ben Gruba. For Sager, that's the 6th time this summer he's been hit. Gruba grounded out back to the mound his first time.
Then Gruba the batter.
And Gruba's going to take a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is going to be lined into center, long range over, and it's going to be dropped. Only play is at third, and Schmidt's going to... Did they get the tag? They did. Schmidt tagged out, trying to swim to third, as it's going to end up being a fielder's choice. 8-5. Nothing Schmidt could do. He was going back to tag as Luther was ranging over. He had it in his glove. He just dropped it, and he gets a break on the Mick, throwing a great tag by Robinson. So chaos for now Noskoviak up. That breaking ball misses in. There's a wild play all around. Schmidt almost got around that, and Robinson just got the tag in. Runner goes. Throw to third will be in time. And Sager is in there. He just got in under the tag. What a throw by Konieczny. So Sager steals the base. Garuba also steals the base. It's 1-1, and there's a swing and a miss. So second and third. There's a chopper. Runners going home. High hop. Only play to first. It's a low throw, and it gets by. And E5 will bring in a second run. Neskoviak will get an RBI on the E5. So 2 runs are in. He's at second for Kelton Opper. Robinson either did not have a grip on that baseball or I'm not sure what, but that ball 3-hopped across and went under the glove of Erickson.
First baseman Kelton Opper.
Operation on an error back in the second inning. Yeah, still swing and miss on the breaking ball. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guarantee. So auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks, Fleet Farm has everything you need and all at the lowest prices. That one gets away. Swing and a miss. And going to third on the play, a wild pitch, is Neskoviak. So 0-2 on Opper. Corners creeping in, Robinson and Erickson. Each team with 2 errors in the game. And a balk is called on Zickert. And it's a 3-run inning here in the third. 3 runs on 1 hit. A hit batter. An error. That one is served foul. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 is going to be rolled toward third. Robinson can't handle it, and he will have no play, and he hits the deck as he pump fakes, and that'll be an E5. And that'll draw a mound visit for Marshfield. It's Robinson with 2 errors in the inning. As this game is definitely one that you're not going to forget. And just under an hour rain delay. A 5-run inning out of the rain delay. Now 3 runs in on 1 hit and 2 errors here in the top of the third in an elimination game. Remember as well that tomorrow first game, 2:30. Everything after today will be on this field here on the north field. 3 games tomorrow and 1 guaranteed, maybe 2 on Friday. So here's Grabsky. He struck out back in the second.
Third baseman Darren Grabsky.
Grabsky now pitching. As he will line one into right center. That's going to be down a base hit. And Grabsky with a 1-out base hit. And so right now the only out of the inning was that crazy play at third with Schmidt. As here's Karsten Simonson. He grounded out back to Zickert. His first time up.
Second baseman Karsten Simonson.
And he'll swing and miss on a breaking ball. That one may have gotten a piece of either Konechny or our umpire. I'm thinking it got the umpire. I think we're all right. It's 0-1 on Karsten Simonson. Oddly enough, he represents the tying run right here in the third inning. One and one on Simonson. That's low. It's 2-1. Ground ball right back to him. 1-5-3. You don't see that double play very often. A 1-5-3 double play ends the inning. Plover does get 3 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and a runner left. 2.5 from the books. It's 6-3 Marshfield. Game 4 of the American Legion Regional Tournament on Zaleski Sports, presented by Huff Favor Real Estate Group.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Bottom half of inning number 3, Grabsky's going to get a fresh inning. He threw 1 pitch in the second to get out of it. So the line on Chiswick, an inning and 2/3, gave up 6 runs on 6 hits, 4 earned. Walked 3. It'll be 7, 8, 9 for Marshfield. Cherney, Erickson, Konechny against Grabsky. Here in the bottom half of inning number 3. A humid but not nearly as scorching hot day as it was an hour ago. Sometimes you just need some rain to make the weather better. First one to Aiden Cherney is popped up, foul ground, first base side. That'll get out of play over the dugout. Actually off the top of the dugout. And strike 1. Cherney singled back in the second, came around to score. That's outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is in with a breaking ball, and it is a 1 ball and 2 strikes on Cherney. Grabsky, I think, will probably be expected to just go the rest of this game. It's 2-2. They try and get the comeback on. Grabsky working out of the windup quickly, sets up extreme first base side of the pitching rubber. That's a slow chopper to third. That's a fair ball. Throw to first will be late. Get off the glove of Opper. It'll be an infield hit for Aiden Cherney. Not much Chiswick could have done there. He did everything he could to try and make that play. So Cherney aboard for Bryce Erickson, who dropped down a sacrifice. His only appearance so far at the dish. Result in Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel that includes from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. So learn more at madacustom.com. Swing and a miss. Grabsky in relief with Shizik. There's one rolled foul. And it's 0-2 on Bryce Erickson. The 0-2. Breaking ball down and blocked by Skoviak. Keeps Cherney over at first, 1-2. And winner of this game moves on to 2:30 tomorrow. Loser of this game will pack it up for the summer. Bats up, 2-2. There's a chance we could be down to 4 teams by the end of the night tonight. We for sure down to 5. Swing and a miss. And Erickson out on strikes. Grabs you get his first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day. So call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro. It's the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. One down for Matt Konieczny. He singled home a run back in the second. That started that 5-run rally. He'll ground one to short. Gruba. Throw is going to be late, and everybody's safe. Gruba late on the throw. And the fielder's choice, he'll reach.
Top of the order, left fielder, Jacob Sadowska.
So back to the top of the order, Sadowska. That one down and in, ball 1. Sadowska doubled home a run back in the second, came around to score as well. He's 1 for 2. Another breaking ball missing, 2-0. That one low, 3-0. Getting Sadowska taken all the way. Nope. He swings and pops it up. Infield fly rule. Batter's out, and they collide. Garuba and Simonson go knee to knee, and I hope they're both all right. Batter's out, so it doesn't matter. And Sadowska 3-0 hits into an infield fly rule, and now bring up Blake Rabb. Rabb's looking home a couple of runs back in the second. He's 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Blake Rabb.
Breaking ball. Hits the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1. Inside, a ball and a strike. Let's shoot the funeral services in Stevens Point and Plover here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. You can learn more at shootafuneral.com. Again, that's shootafuneral.com, as that'll be flown foul right field side. It'll be a ball and 2 strikes on Rapp. The 1-2 is in the dirt. Didn't get the chase with a breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Blue Devils shortstop. I think he might be one of the front runners. Marshfield hangs on here to start tomorrow. Maybe there's a ground ball to third. Shiz is going to take it himself, hustles to the bag, and the inning is over. However, there is no runs. There was a hit and 2 runners left as we have played 3 complete. It is 6-3 Marshfield as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life? That's my life story? I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
We move to the 4th. It'll be Shizik, followed by Man Savage and Schmidt, 7-8-9 against Zickert. Three runs on 2 hits with 3 errors for Plover. 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Sorry, 3 errors for Marshall, 2 for Plover, as Shizik takes ball 1. Shizik entered the batting order when he was removed from the mound. He went to third as he'll hit a high chopper to short. Big hop for Rapp. Off balance, throw in time. 1 down. 1 down for Man Savage. He came back after the rain delay and grounded out back to the mound. Result of tonight's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. That breaking ball is over his head, and that ends up behind him, ball 1. There's one line into center, ranging over is Luther, he's there. Out number 2. 2 down for Tegan Schmidt. He's singled back in the 3rd.
Left fielder, Tegan Schmidt.
1 for 1 on the day. That'll bounce in for ball 1. That one up, 2-0 on Schmidt. Top of the order up next, Sager. He laid on that fastball, 2-1. Again, turf still wet. Zickert gets new baseball. 2-1. That's 2-2 right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Schmidt. Wave and a miss on that breaking ball. Best one we've seen today from Zicker. Gets his second strikeout in a 1-2-3 inning. We're halfway through game number 4. Marshfield leads 6-3 as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
So we head to the bottom half of inning number 4. 5-run second inning so far is the difference. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Marshfield Blue Devils. They lead 6-3. Luther, Zickert, and Robinson against Darren Grabsky. Grabsky's thrown 21 pitches through an inning and a third. First one is a breaking ball swung on and missed by Dawson Luther. Luther has reached on an error, walked, and scored a run. The 0-1 is rolled foul toward first, and it's 0-2. It was a 5-hit, 5-run second for Marshfield. 4 singles and the hustled double by Sadowska. There's a ground ball up the middle. Simonson gets there, plants, throws, and it'll be late. It'll be an infield hit for Dawson Luther. Hustling down the line. Leadoff man aboard for Logan Zickert. Zickert today has walked and grounded into a fielder's choice, 0 for 1.
Marshfield pitcher, Logan Zickert.
Step off and a throw over and in with a dive is Luther. Luther can run 11 stolen bases in 11 attempts. That's crazy enough. Third on the team. Rab with 14, Stauska 26. Those 3 run early and often. There's ball 1 up and away. 74 for 83 coming into the tournament on the base path was Marshfield. Record of 22-5. There's a chopper to third. 5, 4 dropped out at second base. Luther on his way to third on an E4, and everyone advances. So second and third for Robinson. Third error of the game for each team.
Third baseman, Chase
Robinson singled home a run back in the first. He walked in the second. That was the final batter that Shizik faced. Curveball misses up, ball 1 on Chase. And Robinson had a strong summer, 315, a home run, 15 runs batted in. Grabsky will work out of the stretch. That'll miss up. And it's 2-0. I get the feeling if Marshfield puts up a crooked number here. Be a little bit of an exclamation point. Now it'll be down and blocked by Noskoviak, and he's going to call time and talk to Grabsky. 3-0 the count. on Robinson with Richardson on deck. And with how things are going now, we can definitively say that the next game will not be starting at 7:30. And they're going to put Robinson aboard. 3-0 count. Create the force. And now here's Richardson. Richardson was 1 for 2 in the second inning. Singled and scored to start the inning, and then the end of the inning with a fly out to center. And he will swing and hit a fly ball, shallow center, long run in for Sager. He's going to get there. Runner tags, throw is going to be cut off. It'll be a sac fly and an RBI. For Richardson. Out number 1, 7-3 your score. And here is Cherney. Aiden Cherney 2 for 2. Singled and scored back in the second. Had a single back in the third.
Right fielder, Aiden Cherney.
Ground ball right to Shizik. He's going to step on the bag, and he will not make the throw. Fielder's choice to get Zickert out over at third base. So first and second for Erickson. Erickson 0 for 1. He struck out in the third. He dropped down to sacrifice back in the second.
First baseman, Bryce Erickson.
Slide step, and that's in the dirt. 1 ball and nothing. A run in on 1 hit, 1 error. There's one lined and a over the glove of Gruba into left field. Runner coming around third. The throw is going to be cut off. And Erickson comes through with an RBI single. And it's 8-3. Now here is Konieczny. Mac 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the second inning.
Marshfield catcher, Mac Konieczny.
Cherney at second, Erickson at first. Breaking ball is flown into center. Sager a few steps to his right, ends the inning. It was a 2-run outburst for Marshfield, another crooked number. 2 hits, an error, 2 left, 4 complete. Marshfield up 8-3 in the AAA American Legion Regional, game number 4 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
We move to the 5th. It's a 5-run lead for Marshfield, and Logan Zickert back out there. He's going to have to go through the top of the order. It'll be Sager, Gruba, Noskoviak. Zickert's thrown 70 pitches through 4 innings, giving up 3 runs. As Sager will take ball 1. Sayer today is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored back in the third. He'll take a strike, even things up 1-1. Ball and a strike. And there, 2-2, or 1-2, I should say, on the Plover center fielder. Ziegler with a couple of strikeouts today. That one will bounce in there and be off the left shoulder of Konechny. 2-2. Again, if you compare it to just when we had first pitch, it is so much nicer. There's a ground ball to third. Couple of big hops for Robinson. High throw, leaping attempt, and Erickson's able to get back on the bag in time. Saves an error and gets the out. And there's one down. Now bring up Ben Gruba. He's 0 for 2. All the way down to 70 degrees.
Shortstop, Ben Gruba.
Exactly where it should be. First one on Gruba. Down and away. That's on the corner. Even things up 1-1. And that's in there. So 1-2. Again, just looking ahead tomorrow. As Gruba swings and misses. Throw to first in time. Third strikeout for Zickert. And there's two down for Noskowiak. Really, tomorrow looks like a chance of rain more on the 3 o'clock hour, otherwise mostly in the morning, early morning hours. So it looks like we should be good the rest of the week.
Black Sox catcher Adam Noskowiak.
Noskowiak will ground one foul toward the Plover dugout. He is 0 for 2. Reached on an errors last time. Did drive in a run. That was back in the third. Big swing and a miss. Fastball at the letters. And it is 0-2. That one up and away. All the way to the backstop on the fly. It's 1-2. Zicker has retired 6 straight since he had that double play ball, and he gets a foul tip. And Noskowiak just stays alive. Right off the end cap of the bat. That one down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a swing and a miss, caught cleanly by Konechny. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning for Zickert. He's through 5. Marshfield leads at 8-3 after 4.5. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Bottom 5, it'll be the top of the order for Marshfield. Sadowska, Rab, Luther. Facing Grabsky through 34 pitches so far since coming into the game. Sadowska's 1 for 3 on the day, an RBI double back in the second. As the first one is a breaking ball that misses outside, ball 1. Or do you call that a strike? Something maybe you call that a strike. There's a line drive into center, doesn't matter. And a base hit for Sadowska. He's going to take a big turn. He's on his way to second. Sager's throw is cut off. And it's a leadoff double. Sadowska with a second hustle double. And Marshfield with a runner in scoring position right away for Blake Rabb. Rabb 1 for 3, a couple of RBIs in the game.
Shortstop, Blake Rabb.
And he'll line one into left field, a base hit. Schmidt's going to throw it in. They're going to throw home. They're going to have Sadowska, and it's off of the glove of Skoviak, and he's safe. Rabb will have an RBI single and take second on the throw. And it's 9-3. It was a high throw that beat him, but Skoviak couldn't hang on.
Center fielder Dawson Luther.
So here's Luther. And he'll take a strike. Luther 1 for 3. He scored a couple of runs. That one down and blocked by Skoviak. 1-1. Nine runs on 11 hits for Marshfield now. The 1-1 is well outside. 2 balls and a strike. He crossed the 7 o'clock hour. The 2-1 breaking ball, wave and a miss. 2-2 on Dawson Luther. Two fouled at the plate. We'll try it again. Never goes well. A reasonable amount of time after this game ends. It'll be Everson Stevens Point in the wrap up the night. Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids will be playing on the south field in about 28 minutes. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. Grapsy will get his second serve pro. Jamie Wenzel strikeout. That's out number 1. One down for Zickert, who is 0 for 2 with a walk.
Pitcher Logan Zickert.
As he's going to high fly ball into deep right. Going back, looking up. That's going to be off the wall. That'll bring in a run. Zickert's around second. He's on his way to third. And he will be in there with an RBI triple. If we had the win from the beginning of the game, that might have been gone. It might have gone foul.
Third baseman Chase Robinson.
So Zickert over at third, corners in for Robinson. And he'll take one low for ball 1. That one down and away, and it's 2-0 on Robinson. Three and 0. The 3-0 is in. Ball 4. Robinson walks for the third time. And here comes Richardson. Drum mound visit. Richardson would represent the game-ending run. We're at the corners here in the bottom of 5 for Nathan Richardson. This is a meeting going on for a while. Coach Hopper trying to settle things down, and now they adjourn. Richardson today is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly and RBI. He also scored a run. Grabsky will stay in there. Grabsky looks and sets first base side of the rubber. Ground ball, check swing to short. 6-4 throw is going to be off the glove of Hopper. A run will be in. An RBI fielder's choice for Richardson. And it's 11-3. 2 down for Cherney. Cherney does have a home run this year.
Right fielder, Aiden Cherney.
Cherney today is 2 for 3. He's going to line one right into the glove of Shizik with a nice play over at third to end the inning. Over 3 runs come across for Marshfield on 3 hits. Runner left. 5 are in the books. They lead at 11-3. It is game 4 of the American Legion Regional on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
So move to the 6th. Zickert's back out there. He will face Opper, Grabsky, and Simonson.
Leading off the Plover 6th inning
with an 8-run lead.
Opper.
Zickert's allowed just 2 hits during this 5 innings of work as he misses down and away on Kelton Opper. Opper 0 for 2. He's reached on an error twice. Yeah, so discussion about just making sure everyone's ready before Zickert quickly gets into his windup. There's a ground ball to second. Richardson right there. Scoops it up. Throws it. 1 down. 1 out for Darren Grabsky, who's 1 for 2. A single back in the 3rd. Grabsky, the pitcher. So 3 1/3. As he'll take one down and in, ball 1. The 1-0 is chopped foul, ball and a strike. Zickert working quick. He sets up his wall extreme first base side. Is that one right on that outside corner with a fastball, and it's 1-2 on Grabsky. There's a little flare into left center. That'll be dropping for a base hit for Grabsky. And Sadowska cuts it off quickly. It's going to hold him to a single. 1 out base hit. Grabsky got a 2-hit day, and here comes Simonson. 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice back to Zicker. That has resulted in 3 outs. Grounded into a 1-5-3 double plays last time.
Second baseman, Karsten Simonson.
As he will foul that one away. Third base side now to play. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. The other thing Marshfield, their plan ideally for them would be get Zickert through this inning and then get a couple of runs. Bottom half, and you don't have to use another pitcher. That'll miss, and it's 2-1. That way, then you get to tomorrow. You have Rabb, Cherney, Richardson. You have Tyler Cum. You have it's a bunch of arms. It's 3-1 though on Simonson. They're over, and what a play by Erickson. That was an incredible pick, saved an error, even though that ball might have hit Kozlowski in the coaching box. Ground ball to short, second, could be 2. 4, that's bobbled, throw to first, not in time, and E4. And Simonson is aboard. The 4th error of the game. So here comes Joe Shizik. Shizik grounded out his first time at the plate. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Chopped foul. And it's now 0-2 on the now third baseman. The 0-2. Missing just inside with that breaking ball. Trying to go front door. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, went back to it, and he gets the strikeout. His 5th. And that's out number 2 for Man Savage. Man Savage 0 for 2. Zicker right at 100 pitches. Very likely his final batter. That one's going to be sliced foul down the right field line. It's 0-1. He's either going to get out of this inning, or there's going to be either bases loaded or worse. And it'll go to someone else. The 0-1. Misses in, almost hits him. Ball and a strike. Don't see anyone Well, someone just heading out there now that looks like maybe start throwing. We're not sure. Maybe they're on the field. There's a ground ball to third. Down the line. Diving stop by Robinson. Long throw is in time. Chase Robinson with a web gem over on the hot corner. And he gets the out. No runs on a hit with an error. 2 left. 5.5 complete. It's 11-3 Marshfield. American Legion Baseball is live on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
We go to the bottom of 6. Grabsky will face Erickson, Konieczny, and Sadowska. Marshall looking for 2 runs. Try and end this game. Move on to tomorrow. They would play at 2:30 against the loser of the Everest Point game. That's coming up next.
Leading off the Marshfield 6th inning, first baseman Bryce Erickson.
So here's Erickson. It's 1 for 2. He'll chop that one foul for strike 1. Nothing in 1. There is bullpen action. If it gets there, there's a ground ball in, or line drive into left field, I should say, a leadoff single for Erickson. He's got a couple of hits. Now bring up Konieczny. Konieczny 1 for 3, an RBI and a run scored.
Catcher, Matt Konieczny.
He would represent the game-ending run. And he'll take a strike. Grabsky out of the stretch. Goes the breaking ball, misses down and away. 1-1 on Matt Konieczny. And over here as well, it'll be a new stream. You can find it at ZaleskiSports.com coming up within a reasonable time after this game. Stevens Point and BC Everest. That one fouled back, 1-2. One and 2. Down low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Throw over. Erickson's back in there. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's knocked down. They get the force at second. Simonson with a nice play And the backhand toss to Gruba for the force. Out number 1. One down back to the top of the order, and Jacob Sadowska. Sadowska 2 for 4 with a couple of doubles. He scored twice.
Top of the order, left fielder Jacob Sadowska.
Big curveball is in there for a called strike 1. That might have been Mason Anderson throwing. He's got a regular fielder's glove on heading back into the dugout. It's ball 1. Anderson has thrown in 8 games as a reliever. Throw over, and this time Knichny is back in with a dive. The 1-1 is grounded back up the middle. Gruba slides it. He will dive to the bag himself and get the out. Another fielder's choice. And that's out number 2. But Sadowska aboard for Rabb. Blake Rabb's driven in 3. He's 2 for 4. He's also scored a couple of runs.
Shortstop, Blake Rabb.
Grabsky working out of the stretch. And he fires in a breaking ball, strike 1 on Blake Rabb. Crazy now that we're 20 minutes past 7. There's more sunshine that we had at first pitch. Breaking ball down and away, 1-1. As it starts to warm back up. The 1-1 is lined into center. That'll be down a base hit. They'll go station to station. Rabb's got a 3-hit day. And he would be the ending run over at first base for Dawson Luther. Luther today, 1 for 3, couple of runs scored.
Center fielder Dawson Luther.
Was called out on strikes his last time up. He finds a gap. Might wrap this one up. He's going to hit a slow chopper to short. Long throw is in time. Opera with the big stretch ends the inning. There were 2 hits, 2 runners left. We'll go to the 7th. It's 11-3 Marshfield in Game 4 of the AAA American Legion Regional on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We go to the 7th. Plover needs 8 runs to keep their season alive, and Zickert's back out there. He will face one batter unless Tegan Schmidt swings at the first pitch. Then he'll get 2. First one to Schmidt is a strike, and this is the final batter that Zickert will face. The 0-1 is down and well outside, 1-1. It's a ball and a strike. on Tegan Schmidt. And it's ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Zicker's going to end his day with a strikeout. And Mason Anderson looks like he's going to be coming in for Zickert. Glove taps around. He'll head out. And it will be Mason Anderson who will be in to pitch. We'll keep it here, as he'll make his 9th appearance out of the bullpen. He has been very good in 11 1/3 innings, just 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts. And it looks like Richardson is the one who will depart the game as well. So Zickert will go to somewhere in the middle infield, as Anderson will pitch. Needing 2 outs, and he'll have to go through the top of the order and not give up more runs than he's given up hits this year. So he will have to deal with Sager and Gruba at minimum to move the Blue Devils to tomorrow afternoon. And they would play the 2:30 elimination game against the loser of the DC Everest Stevens Point game. That's coming up next. And getting underway in just a couple of moments as well. On the south field is going to be Wausau and Wisconsin Rapids. Wausau with a chance to eliminate the Rangers with a win. It'll be Davis winner against Brett Simonson. And that will be a fun pitching matchup. So we'll get couple of final warm-ups in. And Anderson will be ready to go. So Zicker's 6 1/3. Three hits, 3 runs. Two earned. He struck out 6, walked 1. So Zickert goes to second base. And here is Kason Sager. Sager was 0 for 2, was also hit by a pitch and scored a run. So the first one. First Sager from Anderson. Almost hits him. There's ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball to first. Erickson will flip it to Anderson covering, and that's out number 2. Anderson, usually a catcher, remembers his PFPs, so was able to get out there and get to first base in time. So 2 down for Ben Gruba. Gruba has been the leading hitter all year for Plover, trying to keep their season alive. 0 for 3 today.
Shortstop Ben Gruba.
As he will pop it up shallow right. Long run over. Zickert will end the ball game with the pop-up catch, and it is over. Your final score, Marshfield 11, Plover 3, and the Black Sox season comes to an end with a record of 14-12-2. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy postgame show is on the way next. We'll talk with Coach Josh Metz and a Blue Devil player. We'll keep it brief for our postgame coverage right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here with your Nason Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshall Curse, NasonDairy.com with Coach Metz and Logan Zickerton. Coach, survive and advance. Tournament time is always a different monster, but you guys really, after the rain delay, seem like you guys kind of turned on a new gear.
Yeah, for sure. The bats came alive today. I mean, really, we hit the ball well last night, too. We just couldn't get the clutch hit, and, you know, that's kind of what cost us last night. But, yeah, like you said, at this point, it's survive and advance, and you just got to try to win one game at a time. You can't win 5 at a time. So you just got to win one and try to advance to the next game, and that's, you know, we did. That's one step for us today.
And just talk about the adjustment from the rain delay. Obviously, a little bit of a break for Logan. He has to re-warm up, get back out there, and still ends up going 6 1/3 strong. I guess what does that mean for you to also have that rain delay, but save arms as well for tomorrow? Now you still have a pretty full complement of arms.
Yeah, we're good on arms. You know, definitely credit to Logan. He you know, didn't let that rain delay get to him, and you know, credit to our guys for coming out. And I mean, sometimes those can really make you lose momentum and focus, and you just never know what you're going to get. This is our 4th straight game here at Rapids with rain delay, so we're well accustomed to it apparently. I don't know, but yeah, it was a good response from us, and you know, things got a little hairy there for a little bit, but you know, it was glad the weather calmed down. It was not easy conditions to pitch in early, so good credit to him for pitching a good game for us.
And now you turn around, you're at it 2-3 tomorrow. But for a game like this, it seems like it's a little thing. It's hustle doubles. It's taking an extra base. It's throwing guys out. It's all those little things that maybe don't show up in a highlight reel. But just talk about this team able to do all those things that really make it, that lead a team forward.
It's been our MO all year. You don't lose 4 games in the regular season if you don't do the little things well. Yeah, you're right, they don't show up in the box score, but hey, it is really the little things that we've done so well that keep us in every single game and keep us competitive, and you have to do those. Talent can only get you so far. You know, you're going to lose games if you don't do the little things well. So we had a little hiccup there in the 3rd or 4th inning where we weren't doing the little things well, but we reset and we refocused and did the little things well the rest of the way.
So, Coach, great job tonight. Good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow. Logan Zicker, highest player of the game, 6 1/3 strong. And I guess, talk about what it's like as a pitcher with the rain delay, having to re-warm up, come back in. I guess, how do you kind of get yourself mentally ready for something like that?
Yeah, it's tough. You know, you get warmed up at the beginning of the game. Especially, I like the long toss to warm up, so it's kind of tough with that rain delay, sitting there, arm getting cold, and then I just had to warm up in the pen. But honestly, I think it was kind of a blessing because I was not too hot to start. But once I got re-warmed up and came out, the rain simmered down, dialed back in a little bit. So.
And really, after the rain delay, you offense explodes. You guys were able to really get things going. It's got to feel a little easier for you knowing you get a 6-run lead early.
100%. There's no pressure once you're up big. Even with 1 run, I feel like it takes the pressure off as a pitcher, and that's all you can ask the guys to do, and that's what they did tonight. So.
And then at the plate, I mean, Blake with 3 hits, Sadowski with a couple hustle doubles. What was it like for you guys to have the entire lineup, top to bottom, really kind of get going today?
It's nice. You know, a lot of times you're thinking about the top 4, top 5 that can hit, but this team's got 1 through 9 that can hit. It's easy to put runs any inning. You know, you're leading off an inning with your 6-hitter up. There's just as good as a chance to put up runs as with our leadoff, so it's nice. It keeps the pressure off me as a pitcher.
I know for you, obviously you're done pitching for the week, but you still have so many guys left to go tomorrow. I guess, what does it mean for you that you were able to go 6+ and really protect the rest of the staff?
Yeah, I think it's big. You know, it's just the more arms you got, the better shape you're in. So I was kind of thinking I was going to be
out early. I had like 40 pitches through 2 innings, but no, it's big to have as many arms as we can try to go deep, win some more games.
So you've done this before. We'll get you in our highlight house. You see the camera up in the second window. I'll give you this. I'll get out of the way. I'll count you in.
Sounds good.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Logan Zickert, and I'm in the house. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Logan Zickert, highlights player of the game, goes 6 1/3 strong as Marshfield moves on. They win 11-3, and they will play in an elimination game tomorrow, 2:30, against the loser of this game that's coming up next. It'll be Everest and Stevens Point going head-to-head. We're going to sign things off here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game coverage. We're going to get that next stream up in just a couple of moments, so stay tuned for that and go to ZaleskiSports.com as well. It is Stevens Point and DC Everest. That's coming up next, and that's all right here on Zaleski Sports. Mike Willen and Braden Sutter will be back with you guys in just a couple of moments for the next game. We'll talk to you soon.